Hey guys, Donnie RightSide here, Bookmakers Review. Guess what we have in store for Monday night? The New York Giants and the Pittsburgh Steelers. If we look at the rotation, 291, 292, 8:15 kickoff. Is it going to be a spectacular game? Probably not. Look at the totals across the board, 36.5. Not a lot of scoring anticipated here. But if we are looking optimistically at this game, it's got to be with the Pittsburgh Steelers, right? They're favored by 5.5 to 6, depending on where you're shopping at. They're the better football team. Russell Wilson looked very good in his first start after just about a year coming back onto the football field, fighting through injuries and the nonsense that took place with the Denver Broncos. So if you're lining up the Pittsburgh Steelers in this game, Russell Wilson, better quarterback than Daniel Jones. Wide receiving core, probably better there on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Defense better on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Head coach better on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Home field advantage on the Pittsburgh Steelers. So for my money, we're going to lay the 5.5 points here with the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't know if a revolution is coming with Russell Wilson, but the one thing I do know is, as good as they looked against the Jets, they should easily be able to dispatch of the New York Giants. If we're looking from a prop betting perspective, you saw last week the New York Giants absolutely dead on arrival against the Philadelphia Eagles. They got smashed, didn't even score an offensive touchdown, and Saquon Barkley absolutely ran wild on them in a return back to MetLife to take on his former team in the Giants. So Najee Harris listed at 62.5 rushing yards. We're going to the over as well. It is a lower scoring game, maybe a little bit closer to the vest. Najee Harris running the best I've ever seen in his career lately here, running hard and with enthusiasm. He should be able to plow through that total. So for the Giants' perspective for the rest of the season, are they going to start Daniel Jones the rest of the way? Do they bench him at this point? Do they finally move on? Is Brian Dable going to get fired as the head coach? Joe Shane, one of the worst general managers that we've seen in New York, and that's saying something with Dave Gettleman, who was his predecessor just before him. But for me, it's going to be the Pittsburgh Steelers. We're laying the 5.5 points. Russell Wilson, George Pickens getting it on again. They were sensational in their last start. I think that continues, and that defense is going to absolutely lay waste to that weak Giants offensive line. Seems easy to me. We're going to lay that 5.5 points with the Pittsburgh Steelers and take Najee Harris over 62.5 rushing yards. Let's get down to business. Let's get a doubleheader sweep on Monday Night Football. I'm Donnie RightSide for Bookmakers Review, and as always, good luck on those wagers.